ABC4 News at 10 starts now.
Given the news today and the group chat that I've been having with the neighbors just up and down this street, there's a lot of frustration. We have heard nothing from Enbridge. We've heard nothing from the city, from the state, from the federal agencies.
Some South Jordan community members shocked and frustrated tonight after learning from initial reports that a 1976 gas main might have been the cause behind that massive home explosion that killed a 15-year-old earlier this month. That's our top story here at 10. I'm Sarah Murphy.
And I'm Brian McElhat. The preliminary report from the National Transportation Safety Board paints a more clear picture of what caused that home in South Jordan to explode earlier this month.
Now, the NTSB is known for investigating aviation and highway accidents, but they also look into pipelines. The report specifically says investigators found a leak in a natural gas main 150 feet away from the house. Our Jordan Tracy has more on this type of pipe at the heart of other gas explosions across the country and the potential danger lying below ground. Jordan.
Well, Sarah and Brian, this is the picture released by the NTSB showing that a gas leak was 150 feet away from the home that caused this deadly explosion. They say Enbridge detected the leak after the explosion and found that gas also leaked into neighboring homes.
The NTSB says the leak causing this damage came from a break in a type of pipe called Aldyl A, a pipe made of polyethylene and put in back in 1976. It's a pipe that has been called into question for decades. Just last year, a pipe like this made in 1982 was linked to the gas leak that caused a chocolate factory to explode in Pennsylvania. The NTSB released a picture of that Aldyl A service tee showing a crack running straight down the pipe. In response, two Pennsylvania lawmakers introduced a bill last year to have the federal government order the removal of this pipe across the country, but it's been in subcommittees since September of last year.
Now, Aldyl A pipes made pre-1973 were added to the Federal Register in 2007, warning of premature brittle-like fractures. An engineering firm called Exponent did a study earlier this year on this pipe and says 7 states are already working on removing it in preparation to federal litigation. Now, we're continuing to look into how much of this pipe is currently in place here in Utah. Reporting for ABC4 News, Jordan Tracy, back to you.
Jordan, thank you. Good information there on that type of pipeline there. And here are some safety tips to keep in mind if you use natural gas at home. Make sure your appliances are regularly serviced by a licensed natural gas contractor and are maintained. Make sure you know where your home's natural gas shutoff valve is and how to use it. And before you dig in your yard, remember to call 811 to find out where any pipes could be and have at least one working carbon monoxide detector in every level of your home. ABC4 will have continuing coverage on what's being done to monitor, fix, and prevent pipeline explosions here in Utah, so stay tuned for continuing coverage.